Hi, it's Jeff Quintin again, down the shore here at Prudential Fox & Roach Realtors. Today I want to talk to you about what's happening in the real estate market, give you a very brief insight to why the real estate market is kind of the way it is right now. Okay, and there's 5 factors regarding this. I'm going to share with you the 5 factors, explain to you what's going on that's causing the 5 factors, and at the end I'm going to simply just tell you some of the options we have so we can jump ahead of these 5 factors and be, without a doubt, being priced right. It's always going to come down to price right now with regards to inventory, but I'm going to share with you what's happening, where this inventory is coming from, and at the end give us some options on what we need to do, okay? So, taking a look at this right now as just a brief insight in the last, 20 years in real estate that I've been doing this, there's 5 factors right now all occurring pretty much at the same time. Now, we hadn't always had all 5 of these occurring at the same time over the last 20 years because of the marketplace, but now all 5 of these are all happening at the same moment and same time. In addition to that, right now we've got buyer's remorse, we've got seller's remorse. Buyers thinking they're overpaying for the property, sellers thinking they're underselling it for the value, all occurring at the same time and same moment, different to the other market before. So the very first factor, number 1, is, right now we've got more builders and developers in the market today with large amounts of inventory, and their goal is to sell them fast. Their goal is to move the properties fast. Now, these are builders and developers who bought these properties, in 04, 05, 06, tore them down, built them up, or whatever it may be, bought land, and then got them on the market. So there's plenty of inventory out there. The challenge is many of them are giving large incentives. They're doing granite countertops, hardwood floors, furniture packages, buyer, as far as giving incentives for buyers, basically being able to buy down the mortgages, all kinds of things, and they're doing whatever it takes right now to sell their properties fast. Now, if we don't have that control as a normal seller, a normal retail seller, that is a competitor. That's one factor in the market. Second factor is this. Hey, according to the National Association of Realtors in 2009, 60% of all home sale purchases nationwide were from investors who are buying to flip or to build their portfolios. See, these are all these people who bought in hopes that the market was going to continue to go up, all right? But all the sales occurred in 06 were people who bought in 04, 05, but yet realizing the market didn't go up and they could not get the rental income out of the property to help carry it, to help support it. Many of these people, 60% of the homes, they were really banking on appreciation. But yet when they saw appreciation wasn't going up, they decided to put them on the market. So that was in 09. Very much true for 010 so far this year. Again, cleaning out all the inventory. Third thing is, right now, big factor. What we're seeing in the market right now is all the 3, 5, and 7-year ARMs, okay? They're all coming to become, right now, all becoming due. People are buying $500, $600, $700, $1 million properties at times really they really couldn't afford, but when they were doing it for interest-only loans at very low percent or a LIBOR loan or whatever it may be. Well, guess what? All those loans today are become mature. In other words, if it was bought, if today's 2010, if somebody bought one and did it in 2007 with a 3-year interest-only loan, well, guess what? It becomes mature today, et cetera, going back. So we have more and more interest-only LIBOR, interest-only adjustable rate mortgages all adjusting and now coming into being mature. And guess what? When those payments go from $2,000 a month at a LIBOR loan, just above prime or whatever it may be, all of a sudden, becomes $3,500 overnight to a 4.5-year, 30-year fixed loan. Well, then we've got a little bit of an issue with affordability, so therefore that inventory comes on the market. The fourth thing right now I wrote down here is, it's bank foreclosure. See, today I read, just today, there's over 7 million properties in foreclosure in the shadow inventory. Now that means that currently right now, what was telling me was to clear up all that inventory, it's going to take 40 months in the United States, 40 months supply of foreclosures just to sell off all the foreclosure inventory. So bank foreclosures right now, unfortunately, people, obviously are looking at foreclosures. They can buy property below market value, and without a doubt, the next 7 to 10 years, unfortunately, we're still going to be affected by all the bank foreclosures in the market. So we've got that. Lastly, right now, we have the normal buyers out there of inventory, the normal sellers and buyers that just want to sell their home and then buy another home. Somebody who's in a 3-bedroom Cape Cod and wants to go to maybe a 4 or 5-bedroom, more executive style home with a basement. That's the typical, buyer and seller that's out there today. The simple one that just would like to sell and upgrade to another. So we've got 5 factors right now, all occurring at the same time. So we all just have to wonder, right now with all this going on, you've got to be the one that's priced right in the market today. I know, again, here's what they want to share with you. I started the business in 1992, in the early 90s. If one thing right then taught me in this market, and the market trend in this market, was you need to be ahead of the curve. If you wait the market out, you're never going to get ahead. See, right now, property values have slid back right now into 2001, 2002, 2003 value prices. Very shortly here, we could go sliding into the 90s as far as values, all the way back. So it comes down to price. A couple options. One is you can continue right now where you're at, not selling the home. Okay, we have that option, and wait the market out for whatever time frame, hope and pray the market's going to come up. Number two, you can go ahead and price the property, basically ahead of the declining curve, and really sell it right now within the next reasonable time, 60 to 90 days. That can happen. Or thirdly, you could just decide, we're just not going to sell and then take the home off the market. Either one is okay, but ultimately, if I'm you right now, I'm thinking of getting the cash out of this property, take as much equity out of it as you can. Otherwise, you're going to continue to chase this market downward up and through into 2011. All right, we're still seeing that right now. Anyway, give me a call to discuss. Let's go over it. Let's adjust the price today. Call me at 609-398-5333. Appreciate you watching this long video here, and hopefully it was educational. Give me an email, jeff@jeffquintin.com. Call me and get in touch. I look forward to our conversation being the best call of your day.